Guys, welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project. This is the psychiatric self-therapeutic multimedia project to solve the problem, challenges, and obstacles in our lives, to our process, to reach high school ambitions we have set for ourselves, as well as those around us. I want to do a solve 9-5 over. I completely skip across the introduction. If you would like that, you can just check the previous live streams anyways for the past 3.5 years. Well, actually more than 4 years now. Just check yesterday's live stream. You'll find it over there. Just dive into the content. Phase 2 and Phase 3. Phase 2, as you see on screen, what you see is what you get. Very straightforward. Lots of photography, storytelling about food, nutrition, volunteering, business, employment, relationships, so on and so forth. And then afterwards, we're going to go Phase 3, which is the more tangible and concrete portion, the physical part of life, as opposed to the digital information type part of life. So let's take a look, or at least the way we're divvying the stream right now. Let's just dive right into, I guess, around like 80, 90 photograph screenshots. We're going to start at the top left-hand side corner. I think that's where it is. That's where we're going to start. We're going to start right here. Top left. Okay. Clearly, we have a lot to flip through. We start off with domestic violence. Okay. Heavy topics, right? So it starts off as a, volunteering coursework, not course, online learning course for the hospital. So this is a Canadian years report having at least 34% and 53.4% experiencing domestic violence at least once in a lifetime, and so on and so forth. In the middle here, someone leaves a sexually explicit anonymous email or note on your desk, and so on and so forth. Your supervisor manages to give you the finger or push you aside. So this is just quizzing, right? So this is a course, and I'm just running through some of these things here that I want to showcase. Again, none of this here has any sort of naming or anything because of privacy confidentiality. I'm not going to show anything that's going to be revealing for obvious reasons. Okay, steps leaders should take right here, 1 through 7. For example, contact relevant support department resources, human resources, so on and so forth, security. Here's another slide of it. I'm taking the whole course, right? Well, it's like a short course, so maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, kind of like a PDF slide, and it's interactive with audio. Meaning this is one of maybe 50 slides. These are a bunch of them. We have a negative work environment, and this hit really close to home. I can't believe I allowed myself to be treated like this at the workplace. That was so reminiscent of the household I grew up in. But yes, examples include electronic messages, remarks, exclusion, yelling, gossiping. This was completely irrelevant. This is exactly what's been happening in my department. Why did I can't believe I accepted this. But of course I would have accepted this. I have CPTSD, and it makes a lot of sense why I was allowing narcissists to basically take advantage of my kindness. Alright, workplace harassment, and even the narcissist, even people who are narcissistic, they have their backstory, and it's kind of tragic, and it's just like, well, fuck, what do you do about it? Workplace harassment, I just, again, realizing that all these things that I listed here, I was demeaning, insulting, derogatory behavior. I was completely susceptible to this, and I just can't believe. It's so accurate. Completely describe the situation in the past 4 years in this department. Or at least the first 3, it's just even this last year. So it's crazy. It's just reading everything out to me. Knowledge check here. A patient threatens to report you to So again, just quizzing right here. Facilitate medical attention. This one has to do with, once again, what the manager might do. Workplace violence, harassment, domestic violence. You can see the table of contents here in a very blurry fashion. I'm not going to show you the complete thing, obviously. Again, it's better that it's blurred out. Over here, healthcare, the healthcare connection. 1 in 3 violent workplace incidents involves someone in social assistance. So this is obviously the hospital hospital course that I'm taking. That's why this is relevant there. Canadian workers report experiencing domestic violence from intimate partner at least, it says 34% or something like that. Workplace violence harassment policy, programs, code white policy for emergencies, code of conduct policy, disability management. Over here on the left hand side, examples of workplace, there's pushing, assaulting, throwing objects at people. That's pretty fucked up. Remove yourself from the situation as soon as possible. So solutions. So step 1, take yourself away from the situation. Alright, and then we had this intermission here, and the reason why there's intermission is because I finished the course. There were 2 courses I was taking out of 4 that I need to renew. 2 of them today, 2 on the weekend upcoming. So basically, in that intermission, I took a snapshot here of that black garbage bag in region, I believe a D3. And you can see the laundry basket on the right hand side, so I have to do the laundry, and I don't believe this is going to get done tomorrow or until the day after, so I'll have to do Friday morning. I don't know, it's rough. I know schedule, I want to get it done tomorrow, but it doesn't seem to happen because I do live stream. Course description, so you can see here, take the course, view and print your certificate. I do need proof of that in a sense. Here's the kind of like the certificate side. Obviously the confidential stuff I'm not going to show, but download as a PDF. Over here now we have the, I believe this is before and after, so it says you have completed. Here's the course activity for that workplace domestic violence harassment thing, and also for privacy training. So this one is, so this is for privacy. Sorry, never mind, that's not for the workplace. There was a quiz for the workplace one, I scored 100%, but this one for privacy was only 9%. Doesn't really matter. The most important thing is whether or not you actually got anything out of it. You will be disciplined up to including termination. Discipline may be reported to your regulatory blah, all of the above. So just touching upon all these different heavy topics: privacy, disciplinary action, workplace harassment. That's the kind of courses I was taking. And so we move on to the second collage here at the 6-minute marker. So consent directive, how is it defined? When a patient has the right to refuse even their personal health information to be shared to the circle of care, so like nurses, direct doctors directly helping them. Starting the quiz, you can take the quiz now. Start the quiz, 80%, at least 80% pass. Confirmation of understanding. Right, this is me having to consent to having done the course and the coursework, and I should not breach. If I do, there will be implications. Over here, we have next, again, saving the PDF certificate on my laptop. Summarize, PHIPAA, so the Privacy Healthcare Act, to be everything's to be confidential, so on and so forth. You should not. Snooping is 100% unacceptable. What is unauthorized access? Unauthorized access involves where you are not required to do something. You are not requiring such information to take care of your patients, but you take up anyways. Personal health information, PHI, distinguishing this from sensitive and identifying information, which are also separate terms. Over here on the left-hand panel now, since I saw that in the news, we want to continue in a tangent. We don't want to go off on a tangent story. So circle of care for nurses, doctors, and then the assistants, occupational therapists, even the janitors, like taking care of this facility. Okay, moving off to the side here, should not be accessing without proper authority. So that's basically, once again, unauthorized access. Data discrepancies. So now we're covering like the profile page of the system that has provided me these course modules. So you can see here, the courses zoomed out: workplace harassment, domestic violence prevention, control, IPAC, infection control. So there's still 2 more left I have to renew. I've completed 6. I completed 2. I had to renew another 2 upcoming that I have to renew, and the previous 4 are still in effect, so it's okay. I don't take those. You can see some of that here. Okay, finally. Okay, that took 7-8 minutes. Shit, man. Okay, moving on to news now. Finally, we got this still having to do with the Premier Doug saying something about comments on immigration, and people, the media's totally capitalizing on that. I feel bad for him in a sense. But anyways, over here on the right hand side, we have something to do with seems like COVID-19 and this guy, going against COVID-19 vaccine. So whatever, man. Okay. Okay, moving on to the side. More news. First, recordings. So recordings today, I have to say, I guess most importantly between me and my colleagues, but at the end of the day, it's not like anything that I would say was noteworthy. So most likely this is one of those recordings we'll delete again. Okay, on the left hand side corner, left, right, more news. Something about China's unfair trade policies. They're gonna get away with it, man. It's China. What do you expect? Just to start at the bottom, we have something vigilance to Japan, having to do with DRAM production. I don't know what that is. So it is technology, politics, technology. Lots of news. and something about that looks like Bill Gates there or whatever. Okay, next to the side we have this video of my brother's video on gaming, and I was like, he's very saddened and stressed out that his video got taped off, but whatever, life's life, he moves on. He re-uploaded it because the music was a strike for copyright. It's like there's just one track out of like 8, and then he had to re-upload everything. So you basically see me here going, because this is of interest to me, because obviously I make live streams of videos, so I'm trying, that's why I always use the same track of music. I don't use anything that I suspect might be copyrighted, but that means that my videos are always the same, and that's kind of monotonous. So here's his description, and here's his channel. Just kind of checking out too, because I want to peek in on what he's doing. 2 million budget solo CM challenge sounds like a really difficult thing, and I just like this video. Speedrunning old school RuneScape, used to play that game so much. Yeah, so that's my bro right there. He's doing great. He's having fun. Well, maybe the video thing wasn't that much fun, but you know what I mean. Alright, moving to the side here. We got some food here from my colleagues, employees, and so on and so forth. Such and such. Wow, we're at the 11 minute mark. We will not be able to get through to the shopping remains, as mentioned in the title, which covers entertainment and essentials. God damn, we can't even get to that. Alright, so we had to minimize this, talk to the left hand side, since that's the one that's actually up there showing. Skip over videos. So we were at my brother's videos. Here's kind of like the videos that were actually on YouTube recommended. You can see one on schizophrenia, the way, so stoicism kind of stuff, not caring, why criticism can hurt so much, school of life, one of my subscribers there, Serge, I hope he's doing well. So self-discipline, that kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff I'm heavy into. We got task list here. This is important to cover, man. 1 through to 12. Jesus. Medical, dental insurance, vaccine, dental vaccine pay. No, man. You didn't know. Credit card payment, employment. For 3 gifts. Preparing for someone else, as well as I received. Government vaccine printout, for the 2 doses of COVID-19. Hospital coursework, seniors home volunteering report, hospital volunteering, email, clothing laundry, clothing that I purchased recently for the equipment, like jerseys. Jesus, so much. This is just like the past 72 hours, dog. Project system, task log development. Oh god, that one is just like, that's too complicated. I gotta layer out all the things here about what I cannot and cannot fit into each live stream, therefore I have to automate, auto stop, right, all the reasons why. Oh Jesus, so much. We're at 12 minute mark. We got 2 minutes left. We gotta make a second live stream today again. It's crazy. Battery draining. Well, it's pretty straightforward. This is an app that's already pre-installed into my device that can optimize it. And so I have to use that now because my antivirus doesn't have that kind of booster anymore. It's okay. Update is good. Update is great. You don't need a booster on an antivirus machine anyways. That's kind of like miscellaneous. Here's a previous drop. Okay, we also have Been a While P. She's still working with STP. Again, long-term care senior home. He's a good friend of mine, was a security guard, probably still is, but my client, a good friend, almost like family of mine, the Grants, just said, you haven't seen him in a while, so just trying to check up, see if he's still there. Alright, we have this photograph of my wallet as well as the envelopes. Why is that? Because this mail and envelope thing here has to do with, there's only 2 of them, see? 2 of them. So the envelopes have to do with insurance for dental, and then the wallet's there because it reminds me that I have to swap the credit card, MasterCard for American Express or for, whatever Visa, because without dental office accepts only one particular type. Yeah, big whoop. So that's what also the dental insurance envelopes there. Why? Because clearly they need to see I have more than one dentist that I attend, so they need to see how the insurance goes. Jeez, I have 15 seconds left and I want to dance. It's crazy. Finally we get to entertainment. We're not even halfway through this kind of stuff. Let's end this shit. Alright, guys, stay in the second live stream. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. I'll see you guys in the next one. This is